Hi, I'm Shoshana Goldstein from JoyMoves Pilates Studio here in Austin, Texas, and welcome. Today I want to go over lower back pain, and I recently wrote a blog, which you can find the link at the bottom of this screen, and I want to go over some of the stuff that I wrote in the blog. So lower back pain can be chronic or it can be acute. So either way, whether you just have a lower dull backache or you have something like a disc herniation, you want to treat it the same way. So in Pilates, we go around the ailment rather than towards the ailment like in physical therapy. So when going around the ailment, we want to modify some exercises and omit some of the other ones. The main thing that we want to focus on is strengthening both the abdominals that are the lower abdominals and the low back. So it's that combination and balance of strength that's going to help you decompress the spine, which you need whether it's acute or chronic low back pain. So let's look at some examples. First of all, when your legs are up high in some of the exercises in Pilates, it can put more pain and compression on the spine. So you want to be very careful. Remember, we don't want any pain. So when you're doing the first exercise on the mat work called the 100, you want to start with your legs down on the mat and lift head and chest up and just start the exercise with your legs being supported by the mat. If that's fine, then you can lift your legs up into what we call tabletop position. The next stage would be up here. Remember, this is causing more load on your back. So what do you need to do? Pull in the lowest abs and lift your spine tall. If it hurts, you lower down or stop the exercise. Anytime that you change positions, you want to roll to your side, press yourself up carefully, and come to sitting. Now, about sitting. Sitting can cause 9 times the load on your low back and causes more compression. So you have to be careful with exercising when you're sitting. So just because you're sitting and it doesn't hurt, it doesn't mean that when you sit and exercise that it might not hurt. So you have to really listen again to your body. So here I am up on a small barrel. You can roll up a mat. You can sit on a bolster. Now separate your legs like you normally do for this exercise. It's called spine stretch forward. So I'm going to lift up tall. The barrel helps me lift out of my low back, abdominals, back muscles engaged, and then I'm going to slowly bend forward. And then roll up to a nice tall spine. One more. Inhale tall, exhale round and reach forward, and then roll back up to a nice tall spine. If you're doing any exercises with rotation, be very careful because rotation can cause compression. So first you have to lift. Make your twist a little bit less, and then you can bend forward and then roll back up. So normally it's done with a full rotation, and this is called saw, or just modify it a little bit. Come back up. Okay, the other thing you want to watch out for is any hamstring stretches, because again, the stretch on the hamstring, which is the muscle behind your leg, pulls on the pelvis and the low back. So we want to modify any exercises in Pilates that cause a hamstring stretch. So one-legged circle, otherwise known as single leg circle, the leg extends up to the ceiling and we circle it around, keeping your abs engaged and your hips down. Now, a modification would be to bend both knees. Bend this knee, move your thigh bone in the socket, keeping both hips down, rotating 5 circles in one direction and 5 in the other, and then switch legs. Much easier on your low back. Again, I'm going to roll to the side and come back up. So Pilates can be very safe for you if you listen to your body and you modify some of these exercises. So remember that each repetition has to be pain-free. So really communicate with your instructor and really listen to your body and make sure that you don't follow the old rule of no pain, no gain. It's really no pain. So I hope you find the information informative and check my blog below. Talk to you later.